Hey YouTube. This is going to be a video response to Plus Size Diva 24's vlog video called Overconfident Big Girls, and it was directed towards most of her younger subscribers. Um, I'm just going to give you a brief summary of what she was talking about in your video, which I think was awesome, and it really needed to be addressed. And it's not always just about the big girls, BBWs. I think it's like it could be all around, but I understand what her subscriber base is. I can talk about being a BBW because most of my life I was a BBW up until 9 years ago. I went from a size 30 to where I am now. So I can relate. I'm not just talking from observation or think. I grew up a big girl. Most of my adult life was spent heavy. I've only been this way for the past 9 years. I've maintained my weight loss. But what she was talking about in her video was about being confident and being a little overconfident and over sexy. You do see a lot of these young girls a little bit heavier. You see them on YouTube, you see them on Facebook, you see them pretty much all over the internet exposing their body or wearing things that aren't appropriate for their body type, or they have their cleavage hanging out or different things. You see a lot of things like that going on, and these are younger girls, and they think it's funny or it's cute or, oh, I'm just having fun. But then when you grow up and you get out of that phase, you get to a point to where you're a grown woman now, and then boom, you see this picture pop up on the internet of you half naked. And it's not something that you can be too proud about, because now you're at a point where you're looking towards your career, or maybe it could be that you have children and you're like, I don't want my kids to see this. So if you think about that now while you're younger, the fact that you don't want your kids to see, I mean, my thing is like, would this be appropriate for your kids to see? Would this be something that you would want your parents to see? And even as an adult, yeah, I like to dress sexy, but tastefully. Certain things should be left in the bedroom. But I don't see that all the time. I've seen a few things. Um, when I was in my heavy stage or heavy phase, I've always been very conservative with the way I dress. I was as she described three different types of big girls. I was the big girl with the baggy clothes. I always wore clothes that were too big for me because I tried to hide behind that shell and mask who I was. And even as I've become a lot smaller, and I'm what you consider, honestly, I'm still considered plus size because I'm a size 10, 12. If you're double digit, you're considered plus size. Even though I can't shop in the plus size stores, I'm still considered plus size. As far as American standards, because I don't care. I like who I am. I liked who I was as a big girl. I never realized how heavy I was when I was heavy. And I've always had confidence and loved who I was, regardless, to make the change and become who I am today. I have two beautiful children that I want to be here for, and I have a mother that's 450 pounds, and she can't do anything for herself. So that's motivation for anyone, I think. So, but back to what she was saying. She had so many good points in her video, and I will have the link to her video below about just thinking about what you're doing now and some of the things that she regretted doing as a younger person, and now she pretty much knows who she is, and if she knew what she knows now, she probably wouldn't have done some of the things that she did. And I think that's with a lot of us, we reflect on things. And I think her message was really positive and really uplifting, and it needed to be heard by a lot of people. And her acknowledging who her base was as far as her subscribers was, I thought was just awesome. And her directing her video towards that younger audience is it's just a positive thing to me, and I just want to say kudos to her. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say is that I 100% totally agree with her. I'm happy that she took the time to put that message out there, and I wish a lot more people would take the time to sit down and talk to their daughters about the way to conduct themselves as ladies or carry themselves as young ladies. I have a daughter. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and we talk about being a lady all the time and the appropriate way to carry yourself. And um, I'm real big on that because you you just it's all about perception when it comes down to the world and what they perceive you to be. If they perceive you to be a whore, that's how they're gonna treat you. And it's sad, but it's just the way it is. It's the way the world functions. So that's all I had to say, and I'll talk to you guys later.